Brian Bealer's rounding them up. It's going to be January 31st. This is going to be our last search of January here. It's going to be for sale 63 to 65 Buick Rivieras. So, Michael, appreciate the request. And if you have a request or if you're new to the channel, it's real simple. If there's a car, make, or model you're looking for, drop it in the comments below. Subscribe, then ring the little bell, and you'll be notified every time I drop a new Rounding 'em Up episode. So it doesn't get much simpler than that. I kind of explain it at the beginning of every video, but I sure do appreciate all the new subs. Holy shit, guys, gals, I appreciate it, man. We have flown over and beyond what I ever dreamed this channel would get to, and it's like every day we're getting 10 more subs. So right on. If there's something you're looking for, just drop it below, and that's what we're doing. We've been doing it for over a year, and it's probably been over a year since we searched up these cars. These early Rivieras are pretty badass. They're one of my favorites. I don't know if everybody's aware, I build 124 scale models, so I usually have one of everything what we're searching. And I just so happen to got this one right here is a remake that I just picked up. I don't know if we can see it so good in the light there, but yeah, man, I got one of everything we search and round them up. Because I dig everything, man. It could be Chevy, Ford, Dodge, Buick, Olds. I dig them all. So let's see what I found today. It wasn't many. These cars are hard to find. I don't think there was big production numbers of them. But we'll read some of these out and see what we found. So let's get started. It's going to go lowest to highest, and we're just on Craigslist and Facebook Marketplace. First one's going to be in Pittsburgh, listed 10 days ago. It's a 63 for $4 grand. And you gotta dig that, because that's kind of cheap, man. Doesn't show a lot of good pictures of it. Gotta train about the rotor vibe, but you gotta dig that about my channel. We'd like to listen to trains a lot. Not the greatest of photos. Those guys got some black interior in it. 63 Buick Riviera project car. Runs, needs floor pans. Motor turns over, carb leaks. Next to be fixed. Leave contact info for more pics, and then it just repeats the same thing, and it says it turns over, and then it says down here he got some video of it running, but it says carburetor's leaking gas or something. But definitely worth checking out. You're in the Pittsburgh area looking for one of these Rivies, man. Boom, there you go. 10 days ago. On to another one. This one's going to be out San Francisco Bay Area. 64 here for $4 grand. 8 days ago on this one. So it says 64 Buick Riviera, 2-door hardtop, needs restoration. Could be used as a project or a parts car. Man, that's pretty crappy 4 photos is all you get. So I mean, it's hard for either of those first two to be the pick of the day just because of the photos they ran. I mean, that's not going to work good for a thumbnail, you know what I mean? But $4 grand, I'm digging the prices. I'm digging that they're both within 2 weeks ago. So if you're interested in one, San Francisco Bay Area, or the other one was Pittsburgh, PA. Boom, there you go. On to another one. This one's 4 weeks ago, again in California, for $4,800. This is a 63, $4,800. He shows you a lot of parts laying here. And it's pretty dirty, but it looks pretty straight. It looks pretty clean, but just no real good photos of it. So again, couldn't be the pick of the day because of just no good thumbnails. I think it's got the interior somewhat still in it. It's got everything under the hood still, so there you go. Another one 4 weeks ago in California. On to another one. This one's going to be in Phoenix. We're already up to $6,200. It's 9 days ago, so you got to dig that. $6,200 though. And it's on a trailer and it's looking rough. Looks like someone stripped half the car down. I don't know. Arizona, I guess it could just be worn off paint. Dig, it's got the interior in it still. Seats look pretty decent. Let's read it out. Complete original number matching car in need of restoration. 465, 340 horse Buick Wildcat engine. Runs when, I don't know, primed. All the correct original parts, so it doesn't run on its own. Restoration was started with the correct original seats installed. Car's not been in any accidents. It's very straight. Car has some rust in the front and rear passenger floorboards. and the lower rear quarter panels. Please don't come out and act surprised at the pictures. This car is a strong start to a great price off a classic muscle. More information, just gotta hit him up. It does have a contact number there. So I don't believe this has the hideaway lights. So I don't know, maybe 64, yeah, but it just doesn't have them. Back window's pulled out of it too. I would guess it's a hard window to find. It does have those Wildcat valve covers on it still, and the air cleaner. You gotta dig all that. On to another one. This one's gonna be in Phoenix. 9 days ago, it's 64 for $6,500. It's like she's sitting low. A lot of these cars do have low stances put on them though. So the motor looks good. Let's read them out. Selling 64 Riviera. To focus on other project, complete solid car, shaved door handles. Man, I don't know why so many of these old Rivies, man, they shave the door handles. I don't know, the door poppers, I get it, but I love old door handles, I guess. Dual exhaust, Bellflower tips, 2-speed transmission runs. It sounds like it may have a burned valve, so that sucks. The engine's gonna need ripped apart on it too. Again, there's the pictures on it. $6,500. The motor looked like they just went through it not long ago, so it does have some age to it. Looks like they just painted the intake and valve covers now I look at it. On to another one. This is going to be a 63 for $7,900. 3 weeks ago in Idaho, and it is needs interior. $1,800 for the kit online, it says. Have rear window, door handles, mirrors, etc. taken off when painted. So I don't know, is that the fresh paint? Because if so, I don't like it. It's like, it looks satin flat black, but it also looks like it was sprayed out of an aerosol can. And yeah, the seats are definitely beat. Console's nice. Dash looks good. Bumpers look nice. Don't have the highways, but man, what a cool ride right there. We're under 10 grand. We're 7,900 right there. So $8,000. Now we're up to 15,000. This has the clamshell lights, right? So this one's listed 10 weeks ago in California for 15. Full power tilt hideaway lights, bucket seats, center console, factory wire caps, car runs. Motor has been rebuilt many years ago, 500 miles on it. So yeah, man, you want 15 for this. So it has cloth interior, power windows, probably power locks. Sitting under some kind of fruit tree, man. I hate to see the passenger side. Oh, there it is, somewhat. Yep, somebody needs to go save that one, but man, 15,000. So I mean, he knows what he's got, right? Wow, I'm not sure what he's got's worth 15, but on to another one. This one's going to be a 63 here for 24 at a dealership in Texas. Listed a week ago. Very nice looking ride, man. I have a hard time believing dealership put such shitty photos out there, man. So these are obviously off his phone. I don't know. You'd think people could go to photos after they take it and then just go to edit and crop this shit off here and it'll zoom the picture up bigger. People. And he wants 24,000 for this, and that's the photos I'm just want to read it out. There's nothing to read, so that makes it even fucking worse. So on to another one. And I like this car. This was almost the pick of the day. It's just it's $25,000, and it's got a lot of shit done that I don't like. Like the door handles are gone, the vents in the side of the car are gone, the antenna is gone. They've shaved it all, but I love the air ride. The hydraulics. This thing's sitting on what, Dayton's, it almost looks like. So beautiful interior. Not the best of photos, but man, what a nice car compared to that other one. And look at the photos this dude has, and this ain't even a dealership. So you gotta dig that. 5 weeks ago, Florida. Clean title, 64 Riviera. One of Bill Michaels' famous designs in automotive body history. So Cars are timeless, smooth, slightly smoother than original. Yeah, we see that. There are no door handles, antenna, side rear view mirror, false quarter panel vents, moldings were all filled. It's painted 67 Corvette Rally Red. And it still looks great, it says. The engine's a 425 inch cubic inch nail head. It says 455 foot-pounds of torque with 340 horse. That's probably just the factory, what these things were factory. These were badass cars. So something about the brake systems we've gone through. I mean, they got a nice print out here of this car. I mean, way better than that dealership dude trying to sell that last one. This should probably be one worth checking out. Again, it was in Florida. Yep, and it's got hydraulics. Well, the battery's in the trunk, man. You gotta dig this ride. On to another one. This one, again, is awesome, too. It's just, it's not far back together, and he wants 25, California. Yep, you see it right. 42 weeks ago. I like to think this thing's been on here 42 weeks. Somebody's finished this car, man, 'cause it's just too beautiful. Someone who put all that time and work into this paint to just not put this car back together is a crying shame. So it's a long time ago. You're interested on it, you can get on here and check it out and read it up, but my bet is it's already sold, but or somebody's at least built it. I mean, if nobody gave 25 for it, I can't believe nobody didn't put this back together. On to another one. Really nice looking car right here. It's in New York, 28,000, 24 days ago. So, yep, it's a month. And within a month, I don't know, it's a rough month to get 28,000 out of somebody. So I'd bet he still got it. I dig the original rims, steel wheels. What a nice car, man. 28,000 though. Man, it is clean. I see some areas now. This looks like this could have been plated and fixed on the frame. Is that why you took a picture and showed it to you? Because I'm seeing booger welds all through here too. So it's obviously had some repairs over time, but it looks really nice. I don't know about 28. There's a printout on this one that goes for days, so I want to pause that up and read all up about this car. I personally think it's overpriced. On to another one. This thing's pretty badass looking, right? So this one's a 64 for 30 in California, listed a day ago. So this is the most recent one on here, I would bet. I dig the paint. I dig the stance. I think it sucks he's only got 4 photos and wanting $30,000, but that is what it is. It's a 64 Riviera, seller trade. If message me or more info. Car thing is the best. Show me what's out there for trade. So he's looking to trade it up. Looking for a badass one, that might be where you start right there. California, there you go. On to another one. Especially if you got something to trade. On to another one. This one's going to be listed 10 weeks ago, and I say Washington. Man, you gotta love how we find so many Washington ads, right? So I know we don't find as many Ohios as we do Washington. And I'm from Ohio, so that's why I always make it a big deal about titles. I get it, some of you guys are in states that, hey man, if you got a VIN and somebody's notarized up a written bill of sale, you guys are good to go. I mean, and congrats to you that that's the kind of state you live in. I live in Ohio, and without a title, you can't get plates. So if you want to make it a race car, an off-road thing, that's cool. But if you're wanting to cruise it to the car shows and shit, and down to Dairy Queen to get yourself ice cream, milkshake with the old lady, well, you're running fictitious tags or something, or going through a crazy process of just retitling up your shit as a 2022. I mean, and if that don't bother you, and again, you're not trying to flip something for money, who cares what the title says? Kind of like with the building a Camaro out of a Firebird. It don't matter if you're not trying to make money on it and it's just for yourself. Who cares? Who cares if it's a real Super Sport or a real RT? You know? So this one's $34,000. That's a lot of money for this Spider. Black Widow, is that what it says? Sure does. It says Black Widow on it. I like the leg pipes down the sides, man. Those are cool. Trunk's all done up really nice too, man. I mean, this ain't even really that bad price. I mean, some of them E-bodies and B-bodies and the Mopar shit we were looking at, we couldn't even find decent cars till like 40,000. So I mean, this thing looks like it's done, ready to cruise. I mean, I have to redo the paint, but that's with anybody, you know. You're gonna make it how you want it. It's a lot to give for one. On to another one. This car is just downright beautiful example. And again, if it ain't about trying to flip something for money and you just want one, a one that was like your grandfather's or your dad's, and this thing is beautiful, man. So it was restored back, all original, the interior and everything. So this car is just outstanding. See, you got the original California plates in there. This is 2 weeks ago, South Carolina. So that's right, it's not on the West Coast. This thing's actually on the East Coast now. It's got a nice little printout of it, and yeah, California title and plate from the first owners included, along with all the documentation. I just love it, man. It's not gonna get no prettier than that one. But on to my pick of the day, and it's gonna be this one right here. It's a '63 for $13,000. Listed 14 weeks ago, so it's been on here a while. It's in Illinois. Should be kind of close to all of us, right? And it says, please read entire description before contacting. Apparently, it's for sales as Maz 63 Buick Riviera with the 445 nailhead. It's got the 7.0 liter odometer, shows 30,000 miles, but the odometer's been broke since they got it. Car does need paint. Was originally purchased on Sunset Boulevard in Los Angeles. They have the bill of sale for the first owner, which that's kind of cool, man. It's been garage kept since they bought it, but they've only had it 2 years. Ridiculous offers will be ignored, and happy to answer any questions. So, and it says clean title. So this is my pick of the day. I don't know if I like the black trunk lid and black around the window in the back. I think I kind of would have just rather the car all be silver. I'm not sure if I care for the wheels either, but they do look like original hubs. Maybe, I don't know. I don't have my glasses on. Did this whole episode without glasses. You gotta dig that. Had quite a few photos on here. Did have the original motor and stuff in it, it said. So this is the one I check out. It's $13,000, but they still got it. It's probably the one we're checking into. So I hope you dig the episode, Michael. And if there's something that one of you guys and gals are looking for, just drop it in the comments below, and we will round them up for you. This has got to be kind of a short episode here. I think we're only at like 17, 18 minutes. So you got to dig that. Usually I'm doing 30-minute episodes, but I think we were just over a dozen of them. So it might have been like 16 finds today. We should have included maybe, I don't know, up to 73 or 4, like the boat tail Rivieras too, man. So, peace out, everybody.